Next stop, Sherri.
We're gonna have a real good time, feel good time. Spreading love and joy and laughter all over the place. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. Gonna have a good time. Be so legendary. Sherri's got you feeling good.
And now, your host, Sherri Shepherd.
Goodness. Hey, family. Oh, my gosh, when I tell you, listen here, I don't drink coffee, but even if I did, I wouldn't need it today. Why? Because the former First Lady, Michelle Obama, is in the building. I know, Lola. I know. She's upstairs right now. And, you know, and this is why y'all had to give us your social security number, 3 utility bills, and the blood of your firstborn to get in here today. So I gotta tell you, I'm so excited to talk to Mrs. Obama because she is an entire style icon, you know? She gave us class, she gave us elegance, and the most powerful movement this country has ever seen, okay? The most powerful movement the country has ever seen. She gave us the sleeveless revolution. When I tell you, yes, ma'am. She walked into that White House with her arms out, and she said, yes, we can. Yes, we can do Pilates and flex those triceps. That's what she said. When I tell you, Michelle Obama had us all out here showing off our arms. And I'm gonna tell you, even my Auntie Bunny was like, if Michelle can show her arms, I can too. And my auntie's arms is made of bacon, so then she was showing them arms. My Auntie Bunny's arms, they've been in retirement since Soul Train was on the air. And I love you, Auntie Bunny. But you know what I love most about Michelle Obama? She don't play. She don't play. This is what I love. Michelle Obama will hug you. She will uplift you, motivate you. She will go high when you go low. But try to come at her sideways. She will check you with a smile. And how do I know she don't play? Because she from Chicago. She's from Chicago. That's my town. It's something about people from Chicago. We got that thing in us that lets everybody know, I got time today. Because if you look at people from Chicago, Pope Leo, look at Pope Leo. Pope Leo, he looks sweet, but I know he got that Southside energy. Because if you test Pope Leo would be like, bless around and find out. Chicago. Who's another one from Chicago? Mr. T is from Chicago. Mr. T. Mr. T, pity the fool who tried to play with him. Kanye West. Kanye, all right. Well, yeah, that's not gonna say. We don't even need to go there. We don't leave that one alone. So, do not play with Michelle. You don't want to mess with a woman who can command the commander-in-chief. All right? So, okay, family, are y'all ready for a good time? Buzz, play my song. So y'all, Cher is finally talking about her relationship with her much younger boyfriend, Alexander Edwards. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, but Cher is 79 and Alexander is 39. So he's 40 years younger than Cher, but they've been together for 3 years. So they're doing something right. They've been together for 3 years, and Cher sat down with Gayle King, and she explained what makes them work. Take a look.
The age has never been an issue for you. No, thank God, he just says, you know, you get older, but he said your spirit is younger.
Why do you think the two of you click? And you know why.
We laugh all the time.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You know? And I just love him. I think he's beautiful. He's really talented. Like, he's one of the most talented persons I've ever met.
You know what, I look at this, I go, girl, I bet he is talented. I could tell from this whole clip, I could tell he's very talented. You know, because it's just some things that you do when a man has put his talents on you. You ever been when a man is so talented, you think about him and your body just goes, ooh, and that thing, that talent make it start from like right here at your belly, and you're just like, oh, ooh, it just comes through. You know, and Cher, she's a seasoned woman. She's 79, she's seasoned, but I'm a certified seasoned spokesperson, that's what And Cher kept it cute in the interview, but I knew what she really meant. So when she said, Alexander told her, your spirit is younger, as the seasoned spokesperson, I know she meant Alexander still thinks I'm flexible. There we go. My season comes out. And Cher in that interview, she said, we laugh all the time. That means Alexander knows my neck is ticklish, just in that little spot right there. And Cher said he's one of the most talented people she ever met. That means he's hitting all the right notes. And I don't mean in her music at all. And since we're calling it talent, I need to hold some auditions myself. That's that kind of talent. So, I know we got a couple young ones in the audience, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, ask your mama. Oh my gosh. And Flavor Flav is taking over the Olympics. I love this. He's taking his talents to the U.S. bobsled and skeleton team. And, you know, usually Flav is the hype man, but he's not just the hype man. He's part of the team. And he actually practiced with them at an official Olympic track. So most people who try the skeleton for the first time, they start from a low spot on the track. But not Flav. Flav wanted the authentic experience. Take a look.
Yeah, because y'all run with it, and then when y'all run with it, then y'all get down on the thing like this.
Yep, exactly.
And then y'all go like this.
Good push.
Yeah, boy.
Nice and relaxed, Flavor Flav, nice and relaxed.
Yeah, the full.
Yeah, boy. I did it.
This is why I love Flav. And I remember I did this when I was on the Ellen show. And I know how hard this is. I went to the Olympic Village. I had to clinch everything when I did that bobsled. I never did a full body Kegel until I got on that damn bobsled. Flav went 67 miles per hour. Now, that's not Olympic fast, but at 66 years old, that's gotta be fast enough to qualify for the Senior Olympics. So Flav, yeah, boy, you did that. And y'all, the countdown to my 500th show is on, so it's time for Sherri's Fantastic 500. Hit it. I want to thank my friends at Wyndham Rewards because we're giving Sherri Show fans a chance to win a trip to our 500th episode. I know. So to get in on the action, scan the QR code or go to sherryshowtv.com. And today our player is Jade from Tupelo, Mississippi. Tupelo. I think it's Tupelo, not Tupelo, Mississippi. And you watch us, Jade, on WACH from Tupelo, Mississippi. So, Jade, are you excited to play?
Girl, you have no idea. Help me, Jesus. Let's do it, Sherri.
You're the first one. You said, help me, Jesus. I love it. So we're going to spin the wheel. We're going to spin the wheel, Jade, and see what you land on. Okay, you landed on Let's Play. So, Jade, that means you are going to play one of the games that we play here on the show. So today's game is in a hot flash. So here's how we play. Photos of hot celebrities are gonna flash across the screen, and you're gonna have 20 seconds to name 4 correctly. So Jade, when you see them, just shout them out. You ready? Okay.
Ready.
Here we go. Let's play. Put 20 seconds on the clock. And go.
Sierra, Jaleel White, Tiana Taylor. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Coco.
You got it. Girl. Woo! You got it. You scared me. You scared me, girl, because we trying to get you to come on out of Tupelo, Mississippi. We want you to come to New York. So, Jade, you win. Congratulations. You will be at my 500th episode. I was praying for you. I was like, Jesus, this is gonna be bad if she don't get it. She done called on your name. This is not gonna be a good thing. So, Jade, thank you for playing. Thank you, Jesus, for helping out Jade. And we got a great show for you today because up next, Michelle Obama is here. Hang tight, family. Sherri will be right back. Now, my first guest means so much to so many people that it's hard to find the right words to describe her. She's a history maker, an inspiration, and an icon who somehow manages to stay relatable to everyday people across the globe. She is a professional, a fashionista, and the former First Lady of the United States of America. It is my honor to welcome the incredible Michelle Obama. That's your first lady dress right there?
You know, I don't do this that much.
I know.
I did this for you.
Thank you so much, sis.
And for you all. Look at you, look how good.
Look at everybody. They were so waiting for you. Now, before we even start, because I've been thinking about this, I gotta ask you, do I call you First Lady? Do I call you Hey Lady? Do I call you Miss Obama? Do I call you M.O.? Do I call you Mish? Do I call you Michelle if you're nasty? Like, what do I call you?
You know, a lot of it boils down to what can you call me? Now, Michelle.
I call you Michelle.
But a lot of people are like, I can't do it. Miles, your producer, is like, if I call her Michelle, my mother's gonna get on my nerves. Yeah. So it is Michelle. I am Michelle.
Okay, I like
Mrs. Obama was, you know, she was in the White House.
Okay, so this is Michelle.
Michelle's out.
I like it. I like it. It's like, because I feel like it's sister, you know, it's like definitely sister vibes.
Yes.
This is what I get.
And that's, you know, that's what I want to be to people.
Yes.
You know, I want to be connected to people. So.
That you are. You are so connected. It's so funny because when I think about it, Michelle, like me, you know, you were a young black girl from Chicago, born and bred, Chicago. Southside, Chi-Town. And I remember certain things, like, do you remember going to Evergreen Plaza?
You know, the plaza.
And they called it Ever Black. They called it Ever Black.
Ever Black. Y'all, this was the shopping mall that we all went
Everybody went to.
Where I saw all the clothes I couldn't afford.
Exactly.
And my mother wouldn't let me get, because she made all my clothes. You know, I had one of those mothers.
You had that mother.
I would dream at the plaza.
That's what I remember, taking the L to the plaza. I remember going to...
Where did you grow up? What part of the
South side of Chicago, 83rd and Damon.
Okay, 74th and Euclid.
74th and Euclid.
Yeah.
You remember leaving the club? I used to go to Chick Rick's. You remember Chick Rick's,
yes.
the club in
Chick Rick's.
Chicago?
Now, was that the one where you had to go up the flight of stairs?
You had to go up the flight of
It
stairs.
was a death trap.
It was.
We didn't know it.
You
but-
went up the flight of stairs, and then you had to take the picture in front of that fan, that straw chair. You know, that picture like the girlfriend, just, you know, everybody.
But that was the prom picture. That was my
that was
senior
it.
prom with the fan chair and the slit girl. Yes,
Going up.
I did that.
Then after we would leave Chick Rick's, we would all go to White Castle on 95th and
White
Stony Island Avenue.
Yeah, what? 79th.
79th, that's right.
79th, my dear. Yes.
That's
The
right.
drive-through, 24-hour.
24-hour.
Right around the corner from Sears.
Sears, we would go to Sears all the time.
If you all Sears, where you could get your school clothes, your oil change, and your washing machine.
And a washing machine and dryer. All at the same time.
One-stop shopping.
Do you remember the theme song to Fun Town? That was on 95th.
Fun time for the kids and you. 95th and 40 Allen Avenue. Fun Town. That was our amusement park, y'all.
That was the amusement park
on 95th Street.
That was on 95th.
It was a
and
whole
Stony Island.
amusement park in the middle of the city.
Right in the middle of the city.
Well, they
nonstop.
shut that down.
They shut it down. Everybody's fighting. And then the last thing.
They were fighting.
They was always fighting.
Up in Fun Town.
Up in the Fun Town.
Wasn't so much fun.
But then Chicago, we were always known for our stepping. Did you step?
Oh, I step with Sasha all the time.
You do? Let me see a little
She's my
step. Let me
step
show.
and Every party we have, Sasha finds me. The two of us step our little behinds off.
That's it, stepping.
But
in
never
Chicago.
taking a class. You know, you can do the steppers class. We haven't done
I
it.
didn't take a class either at Steppers, but
it's just that.
it's just
y'all.
in you.
It is just in you. You
That's
try to
it.
explain, how do you do that? And it's like you just move to the beat.
You move to the beat. I love it because at 61, you make us seasoned women feel so confident. Like,
we are seasoned women.
We are seasoned women.
These
like,
are the best years, y'all. Ooh, these are
why
really
you think these are the best years?
Because we know something.
Yeah.
And I think as women, we're ready to own what we know. And that's what I want to tell all you young women. You know, it feels so uncertain for such a long time because you don't know whether you know what you know and you're not ready to claim it.
Yeah.
At 60, I'm ready to say, I do know a thing or two. I got a lot right.
You got a lot
And I think
right.
as women, we don't claim our wisdom until much later in life. And I
Yeah.
think we are claiming our wisdom now.
I think I used to feel that way too. Michelle, I always felt like, my life is kind of boring. You know, but now in this season of my life, I feel like I got a lot to show the younger people
Yes.
about the do's and the
Yeah.
don'ts and where I fell and what I did right.
That's
and I wanna
what,
pass it
that's,
on.
people say you're so authentic and so honest. I feel like it's an obligation. I don't want people to follow me and trip and step on things if I'm like, I was there, y'all. So I want y'all to succeed along with me. And if there's something that I've learned, I want to share it, from marriage to love to you name it. That's, to me, I think when you have a platform, you have a responsibility to do
share
that,
it.
to tell the truth
Absolutely.
about life. Yeah.
You know, it's so funny because I wanted to talk to you about this. I remember I went to see a plastic surgeon just about this little triple chin.
Girl.
It was just not.
I don't even see what you're talking about.
Well, when I do that, you can
Well,
see.
don't do
But
that.
I don't do that.
Don't
but
do that.
It was just, I don't even do. Why she make it seem so simple?
Why are you
like
doing that? That's not even a natural facial
I didn't even.
movement.
Yeah, it was probably. Don't do that on my Bumble. But it was. You know what surprised me is when he said you need a whole facelift. That's when I walked out.
See, that's just.
But I wanted again.
He needed you to have a facelift.
He just wanted the money.
He wants the money,
Exactly.
yes.
But I really, when I thought about it, I said, you know what? I remember taking off, and I took off my makeup live on TV because I wanted people to know whatever you want to do to make you happy is good. But let's embrace our natural beauty. And this is what I've always loved about you. Was there a moment that you can remember when you said, I'm going to embrace my natural self?
I think it was all throughout life. I mean, you know, we didn't grow up in a generation of Botox wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't start wearing makeup until I was on the campaign trail and being photographed, because it does matter makeup does matter when you're on camera.
Yeah.
I saw a couple, I was like,
Yeah,
ooh.
it does.
Ooh, you start realizing I need to fill in those brows. I need
Yeah,
a little
do a little
concealer. But we just didn't grow up like that. I didn't know any woman that did plastic surgery.
Right.
So it's become a thing. I mean, I'm always curious why young women are doing Botox. It's like, don't spend your money on that.
When it's so
You don't.
when it's so beautiful.
I
and
don't
natural.
believe in this preventative. Prevention is good diet, exercise. You know, that's the best
Yeah.
prevention, and it doesn't cost you anything. So
Yes, I like the imperfections. You remember when everybody had a little vampire tooth? And
Oh
then,
my
you know,
God,
little-
yeah.
That is what made you who you were.
well, and we didn't get braces. I mean, I still have an underbite.
Yeah.
People get braces for. You had to have some really messed up teeth.
Okay,
To
to
get
have to
braces.
get the braces.
Nobody got braces.
Yes.
So yes, it was imperfection. You know, your smile was your smile, and if it wasn't, your teeth weren't jutting out of your mouth,
Then it
you
was all
lived
good.
with your smile.
You had to live with it.
Right.
And I just want to say, you know, you're the natural beauty, but I got to jump to this man. I don't think there was any sexier couple in the White House than you and your husband, Barack Obama.
Boom.
Yo, boo. Yo, boo. Yo, baby daddy. However you want to call it. And the fact, and it's so sexy because y'all just celebrated your 33rd wedding
33,
anniversary.
that's real
That's
time.
very sexy to me.
It's real time, y'all.
Like 33 years, y'all have been through things, 33 years. But what is that thing that Barack does that just makes your heart flutter, that thing in your stomach?
There's so much of it. You know, when he's speaking the truth, you know,
Yeah.
I love to watch him speak. You know, I love his energy, his passion, his sense of responsibility. I love the way he loves our daughters.
Yes.
There's nothing sexier than that.
Yes.
And I love the way he loves me unconditionally all the time.
Does he just he accepts who you are?
Oh my God, yes, that poor man.
Yeah. Did it take him a long time to accept all the fullness of who you are?
No, I mean that was early on in our dating. It was I'm always me, you
Yeah.
know. So I don't know how to show up any other kind of way.
Yeah.
And when we first met, I wasn't even thinking about dating him. We were friends for a long time, so we developed a friendship. So he saw me in I was actually trying to introduce him to my friends because I thought he's a great catch. Someone should date him, but I wasn't thinking
wasn't
like
thinking
that.
it was you.
Yeah, until he said, "I want to date you." And fellas, let me tell you, there's nothing sexier than certainty.
Yes, I'm telling you.
You know,
Yes.
he wasn't playing games.
He
you
was
know?
not playing it. And it's, you know, I remember he was on Mark Maron's podcast. And he said, after leaving the White House, and I quote this, he said, I had a big deficit with my wife that I had to work my way out of. Like, what was that time like for y'all when he came out of the White House? And what the hell did he do that he had to get back out of that deficit?
You know, I talk about this. I don't think this is unique to us. I think it's magnified because of the height and the responsibility of the job and life. But you go through a period of time when everything is coming at you as a couple. You got kids you're trying to raise. You were trying to move yourself through your career. You're trying to, you know, make your way. And that time creates less time for the two of you. Yes. And I think we didn't have kids right away. We had 5 years of just us.
Right.
And then they showed up. And then and then politics entered. And then campaigning and travel and distance. And this is the stuff that I say that life hands you some stuff that you don't think you're going to be dealing with. Nobody tells you about that in a marriage. And it took us some time to move through that moment. And it was not just the White House, but our kids are launched now.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you are a parent, forget each other. You all are focused on their well-being. You're prioritizing them over yourself. And that's when the deficit happens. That's why I tell people, do not walk away from somebody that you love and respect because you have some years of hardship. That's just a part of it. And I share that not because I was ever gonna leave my husband or what, it's just the way it is. And I see too many young couples when they hit that period, and it's gonna be a long period if you have kids. Kids suck up the life out of you.
But that's what I want to know.
And the presidency. And you the president, you know?
And I love because it's been 33 years. Like, I done been through two. And there's just times I would just wake up and go, I don't like you.
Yes.
But I didn't follow it through. But those times when you look up and go, I don't like you today.
Yes.
Like, how do you push through and keep it going?
It's a choice. And the thing I say is that the payoff is really worth it if you're with somebody you respect, that you trust.
Okay.
You know, none of that, if that doesn't go away, you know, you get through that time and you get on the other end and you're like, thank God I didn't do something stupid. Thank God I didn't let that hardship make either of us. And both of you have to be making that choice at the same time. Every day, waking up, choosing each other, choosing to fight through the feelings of, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Because every minute of it is worth it. And Barack and I share these things because we know that folks look at us as the ideal couple in marriage. And if we aren't honest to say, yes, there are tough times, then people hit a bump in the road and they think that means you walk away. And all we're saying is this happens to everyone, it happens to us. So if there's trust, love, respect, if that doesn't leave, you stick with that. You work on it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I want to tell y'all, Michelle is sticking around. And up next, we're chatting about her new book, The Look, highlighting her legendary style and fashion. Keep it right here with Michelle Obama. Hang tight, family. Sherri will be right back. We're back with former First Lady and author of the new book, The Look, Michelle Obama. When I say, this is the most beautiful book. I love everything inside. And I know that it highlights, Michelle, your style evolution from over 20 years ago. Now, I want to know, because every time I saw you step out of the White House and everywhere you go, you are the epitome of style. So where'd you get your style inspiration from?
Oh, from a little bit of everywhere. Soul Train, Aunties, you know, Evergreen Plaza.
Evergreen Plaza.
It just, you know, in Chicago, there is just, there's other young people. You know, when I was little, my brother played basketball. I'd go to the gym with him, and there'd be the cute girls that would show up.
Yes.
All styled out, older than me. I'd look to them. It was just everywhere.
And you're a spiritual person. I know you guys go to church. Have you seen the ladies in Chicago at church? The hats with the grapes coming off the side. And
just all of the things. Yes.
Things.
All of the things. Yes. I think all of that speaks to how I think about dressing.
Yeah.
The fact that I even care about it. So it's just growing up with it, just growing up a black girl. You know, it's everywhere we are.
Everywhere you are. And I know this book is a love letter to a diverse group of stylists and glam teams. You were the one, it's just like, how important was representation to you in your team?
It was everything. Every decision that we made in the White House was about opening opportunities up. Inclusion. We entered Washington with it's always done this way. And what that means is that nobody else gets a chance at anything. And every decision was about who will never get this opportunity, which is why I chose young designers, emerging designers, black designers, immigrant designers. Something that we need to remember in this time, that the fashion industry is built on the backs of immigrants, just as most everything else is in this country. And then there's my team, my trifecta, the people that I highlight in this book. It's a love letter to them because I purposely didn't speak about fashion during those 8 years because I was afraid it would be a distraction. I thought it was important for me to lead with my message because everybody else was looking at every little thing I wore and did. But I always wanted to pay tribute to the team that I had, and the team that I talk about are the people who've been with me the longest.
Right.
I don't mention everybody because I can't. Throughout those 8 years, I had a couple of different makeup artists, a couple of hairstylists. I only had one stylist in Meredith. But you see, they're young. I mean, they all came to me in their early 20s with their energy. They worked without fanfare. They weren't working to be known. They weren't trying to be celebrity stylists. They were working for the President of the United States. And so this book is a way for you all to get to know their stories, which are powerful.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
And when you talk about, when you talk about powerful, because I just remember your hairstyles and watching, I was able to wear a ponytail and rock that ponytail because you would do the ponytails. But you decided to wear, you didn't wear braids in the White House, but when you stepped out, you had braids. And that was a powerful statement to me as a Black woman when you had braids. Because I know that there were so many women who've gotten suspended from their jobs when they came with braids. They're fired for their hair. So what made you decide to go public wearing braids?
First of all, braids is a lot about convenience and freedom. This is the point that we have to make, y'all. We're not making a statement with our hair. Our hair is about who we want to be and what works for us at that time. Yeah. And so post-White House, which I know I wasn't going to do braids as First Lady because that would be all people talked about. When I cut bangs in my hair.
Oh, my God.
And that became a thing. I was like, well, let me not make braids a conversation. But it was always going to be a thing that I wanted. Braids are about freedom, movement, choice, versatility.
Yes.
But I knew that it was important for me to walk into the White House with braids in my hair. And that was an intentional move to make the statement that y'all get out of our heads, Yes. I don't want any man in any HR department making decisions about what is appropriate, how we look, what we do, the diversity that we have, the ability for us to wear wigs and locks and braids and extensions, straight, curly, natural. That's not politics. So don't hire or fire somebody based on something you know nothing about.
Right.
And a lot of me wearing braids is saying to people, anything I choose to do is appropriate.
Yes.
Anything I choose to do is professional. It's who I am and what I say that matters. So that's, yes,
Girl,
I wanted to make that
let me tell you
statement.
something. That right there is so powerful. I swear I'm about to snatch this wig off, Michelle. It's so much power. I'm telling you, I just love you. Right. Don't talk about what you don't know about.
Right, that's right.
And I love it when you come out there, and that is just all naturally, it's you being you.
And let me shout out to the younger generation, the young girls who are breaking the mold. We didn't grow up in Chicago. You wore your hair straight.
Yes.
You you got a relaxer. You did all the things your mothers did.
Pressing combs.
And this new generation of young women of color, you all are stepping up and showing us, and I wanted to be a part of supporting that movement of young. So in many ways, young people have been leading the way. I was just following, So thank you all for giving us more options.
For giving us more options. And I want to say, up next, Michelle and I, we are taking a trip down memory lane in our first ever fashion time machine. Don't miss it. Hang tight, family. Sherri will be right back. Now, not only has Michelle Obama been the First Lady of the United States, but she's also made a name for herself in the fashion industry with her amazing sense of style. So I wanted to take her down memory lane and chat about some of her most iconic looks. So, Michelle, are you ready to travel back in time?
I am so ready.
Okay, then let's go. I'm gonna push the button first. Okay, all right, okay. Moving around, moving. Okay.
I didn't realize.
Okay. Woo! 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 Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What a trip.
This. Wow, brings back memories. So, Michelle, we're in the year 2008, and it is the night your husband Barack made history after being elected as the first black president of the United States. You wore this black and red gown by Narciso Rodriguez.
Yes.
So it was right off the runway. Now, when I saw your entire family had this matching theme going on.
That was intentional.
Was that intentional?
No, it definitely was. I mean, Barack somebody just handed him a tie and said, make sure you put this on because it goes with what we're wearing.
Right.
But we had fitted for this. This is when I was working with Ikram, who was the owner of a high-end boutique, and she helped put these looks together. We didn't know what the outcome was going to be, but we still had to get ready, and she was the one who thoughtfully got the Narciso dress and actually got the girls' dresses.
Love it.
And I think she picked out the tie for Barack and just handed it to him
and
handed it to his team.
Beautiful and perfection.
Yeah.
I loved it. All right, we're gonna see where we're going next. I want you to hit the button. Okay.
Oh, this is a doozy.
This is a doozy
Oh, my
right
goodness.
here. I don't even know where.
Ooh, it's
where
rocking.
it goes. Wait, go. Okay.
Now this is a thing.
This is the thing in the thing, because right now we're in year 2018. You
Looky
wore
there.
this head-to-toe Balenciaga look on your Becoming book tour, and these boots sold out. I had to get a size that didn't even fit me. I got these boots. They sold out shortly after you wore them, which solidified you as a fashion icon. So, when you left the White House, how did your style, your fashion style change?
Well, the first major thing I did was the Becoming book tour.
Yes.
And it was a big 35-city, several country tour. And I knew I wanted to move away from the First Lady dresses and
Yes.
move into power suits and it was an event for people. So we wanted to be flashy and special. And Meredith found this outfit on the runway. I don't think she thought I was gonna say okay. Mm-hmm. Then I put those boots on, and those boots, they just sucked me up.
Yes, they did.
And then Barack saw him. He's still
What
asking.
did he say? What did he
He's
say?
like, where did those boots go? What happened to the boots? But yeah, and we were in New York. The only place to wear thigh-high gold sequin boots
Yes.
is in New York City with Sarah Jessica Parker.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah.
So do you ever think, you know what, I should pull these boots out for the date night?
I don't know where they are.
We're gonna do one more. Push the button. Oh, okay. What?
Where are we
Where
going?
are we going? I don't
Oh my
know.
God,
but
I'm
we're
busy.
going.
I'm busy.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Now we are in the year 2022. This is a behind-the-scenes photo of you wearing a Jason Wu gown that you wore for your official White House portrait. So the portrait was painted by Sharon Sprung.
Yeah.
It's immortalized in American history. So how does that make you feel?
That dress is beautiful.
Yes.
I knew when I put that dress on and we walked into the red room for the photo shoot for the portrait that it was going to be a breathtaking photo. And
Yes.
just so that people know, there are two portraits. There's the one that everybody knows, Amy Sherrill one. That's for the National Portrait Gallery.
Okay.
This portrait specifically is supposed to hang in the White House. So it's there. It is not ours. It is only accessible to people who visit the White House, but this is my official portrait, and we thought we'd end like we started with Jason Wu, and he
Yes, and
had a
Jason
beautiful
Wu.
and with décolletage and arms.
There
That was
we go.
intentional. It's like, let's end on the arms.
Let's
Talk
end
about
on the
it.
arms.
Yeah, it's a beautiful dress. Beautiful dress.
So now we gotta head back to present day.
Oh,
Hit that
Lord.
button, Michelle. Okay, okay. Woo.
Woo!
And there we go. And we're back. And Michelle, I wanna say thank you so much, sis, for
It's
being
too
here.
soon. I want to stay.
Because
Thank you.
that means you gotta come back.
I'm coming back.
You have to come
I'm
back.
coming back.
I want to tell you, this is the most beautiful book. Michelle's new book, The Look, it is out now. In studio audience, thanks to Michelle and our friends at Crown Publishing, you're all going home with a copy! And we'll be right back. Michelle Obama! To see more Sherri Show, go to sherryshowtv.com. You'll see celebrity interviews, beauty tips, delicious recipes, and more. Go to sherryshowtv.com. We'll be right back. Hang tight, family. Sherri will be right back. Are you guys having a good time? Come and be a part of my studio audience. Go to sherryshowtv.com for tickets, and we'll be right back. Hang tight, family. Sherri will be right back. I hope something on today's show put a smile on your face and put a smile on mine. Tomorrow, Lil Rel Howery, Tabitha Brown, and the cast of the movie Unexpected Christmas will be here. So join us then for the best time at daytime. Bye-bye. Bye.